So I actually started studying a few artists. So the reason why I wanted to study these artists is because I want to improve. So there's about two things that I've noticed with these artists. Number one is that they all have same face syndrome. Okay, I was thought that same face syndrome is not a good thing because how can you separate characters from another character? But it turns out you can actually separate a character from a character even though they have the same face. And today it has become more common. Now the second thing is that I've noticed these artists that I started studying, they all know how to do 3D. And then all of a sudden, I realized something. A lot of their works actually have some pretty accurate lighting. They all have this superb lighting to their illustrations. So I have a theory that these artists uses 3D as their reference. These artists, they make their own 3D. They model their own 3D. They make every element, maybe not every element, but something that can be a basis. Then they all put it up in a nice scene, right? And then this bare bones scene that they have created in 3D, they use it as a reference. Well, not really a reference, more like a starting point for their illustration. So basically, it just clicked in my head like, oh, right, it makes sense. It makes sense that they know how to do 3D. Now, I'm not saying that they cannot do this by hand. They definitely can do this by hand. But there's also one thing. I think it's just more easier and they have managed to streamline their illustration through 3D. So now I'm currently still studying them, right? So I have a problem. Number one, I don't have same face syndrome because when I was younger, I was told that having the same face syndrome is a bad idea because you cannot distinguish or separate different characters from each other. Basically, all your character illustrations would feel the same. That's it. That's basically it. So a lot of artists will avoid this, but the modern art space has now changed. It seems that having same face syndrome is actually a plus because it becomes your branding as well as it becomes your art style. I think that is something that I want to learn. And the problem is, I can't do the same face over and over again. Secondly, is that I don't know how to do 3D. So the two things that I've noticed that a lot of these artists can do is the very two things that I cannot do. So I plan to solve this problem right here. The plan is I would learn 3D, create a character in 3D, have that character be the blueprint for like future character stuff. Basically, I'm just going to take the head or the face, have the 3D model be streamlined through all of my illustrations. Basically, that's it. So by the way, I have downloaded Blender. So yeah, so there's this video. It's a 45-minute video. It's made by Pixxo 3D. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but yeah, this is the main thing that I will be following basically. So I'm currently halfway. I'm just watching it while I'm eating right now. So later I'm going to start with it. So yeah. Okay. This is very overwhelming and it doesn't look like it's going to be fun, but knowledge is fun, so that's something. So yeah, I'm just gonna go follow along with the tutorial video. So alright, so I've like created this. I have like a pretty solid base for a head now. I'm going to make a female character or a female head. Alright, so okay, what seems to be wrong here? This I guess this one, I think. Okay, I think this is good. This is good. Ooh, okay. Alright, so alright, next step is to smoothen this. Okay. Okay. I've smoothened it up and I'm now going to add some muscles here. Here is the nose. It looks like the nose from Actually, I've realized something, and I think you guys can guess what this is that I'm doing here. I'm basically following the Asado head here. Again, man, dude, that method, that's just, once you've learned it, it is something. It is something. Yo, that actually looks good. Okay, the nose is kind of a little tricky. It's a little tricky because there's a lot of these weird polygons and I'm not understanding it. So far it's looking like a human. Okay, I might be improvising here for a bit. Okay, so the eyes. Alright, so I'm going to need to mark where the eyes are. If I'm correct, the eyes are like this. Alright, so the lips now. This lips needs to be kissable, okay? It needs to be kissable. So I'm having some trouble with the mouth, so I'm just gonna go move on from it for now. And I should adjust this, right? The chin is a little... Dude, I've done the mouth correctly. I'm really proud of it. Yeah, and the eyes should go like this. Dude, that video is actually helpful. So, yeah, so this is like most of the outcome of that session. That took like a lot of hours, and most of it was me just following along. The head model that I'm making right now is a head model of my character. Also, I have put down some light, so I can simply just drag this around, and I now have some pretty accurate lighting. And yeah. Alright, so I've watched some how to make some hair video in Blender, and I'm going to see if this is something that I could use. So I've colored it through the oh, this is funny because I've colored it using the shading nodes, but I don't know if that's the correct way of coloring it. Anyway, alright, so I'm just gonna go down like this. Okay, something like this. This is great. This is looking like a hair, but too many polygons though. So I'm just gonna go drag this, and then this. Okay, I like that. I like that. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a little cleanup right here, just to make sure that everything is right and correct. And I don't know why, for some reason, there are polygons here that are not symmetrical to the other side. So now, since this is an example, this character she needs a bangs, and I think that's going to be pretty hard. Alright, so I have this vertices. How do you do that? How do you... Okay, I want to make this like basically all these polygons. I want it to just be hair. I've watched another video. The video that I was told is that it needs to have a scalp basically. So I've created this thing, right? If I do this correctly, I should just boom. Hey, those are hair. And then I think by just calibrating these numbers here. Alright, so I'm having trouble with the sculpt thing. It's generating underneath, not above. So what I figured is that I should just have this sphere. I think I should just need to create like a hairball and then just put that inside the character's head. So something like this basically. Okay, it's a little chaotic right now, but yeah. And then something like this. Ooh, okay, that's actually good. I want it to be long. At the same time, I want it to be a little wavy or curly. But before that, I actually need to fix the hairline first. Ooh, okay. The viewport render is actually looking great. This actually looks good. What the hell? I'm actually proud of myself right now. 2 days, bro. It's been 2 days since I'm doing this. Oh my god, I can't stop looking at it. It's so good. I'm actually proud, but it's missing the bangs. I need her bangs right now. I'm just gonna go do the same thing, except instead of a long hair, I'm just gonna make it really short. Alright, so I'm just gonna go cut this. It's a little laggy, but alright, so that was wrong. I need to do it again. I think this is a lot of hair. Now, if I calmed it down, it should go something like that, but okay, this is not looking too great. I want the bangs, but it's not looking too great. Seems like it's too much. Looks like it's too much, but then again, the character does have bangs, so... Yeah, this size and then just cut this a little. Okay, so I am having some trouble with the bangs, and I think it doesn't look good. I think it doesn't look good. I might need to change something with the character. I think I should not give this character any bangs. Seeing the bangs and the hair and then this like thing on her forehead on a 3D plane, like it doesn't work. It doesn't look good. So yeah, I want to recolor this. So I'm just gonna go do it again in the shading window. All right. There it is. I don't understand a lot of this, but it works. Ooh, whoa, this actually looks good. I'm lagging right now, but I don't care. I've created something really good, or at least I think it's good. Okay, let me just adjust some of our facial features. Okay, this is okay. If I do this, okay, I'm just gonna go experiment with stuff. Now, this is the head that is going to be the basis for all of my illustration from now on. Hello. So, it's the 4th day. I didn't do a lot of work on the 3rd day. I just did some stuff. So, there's a problem, actually. I'm just gonna go directly say it. So, I was trying to learn how to rig, and it's fucking complicated. I don't understand a lot of it. So, I have specific main save files, right? From when I started creating the hair. As I was trying to learn how to rig, I accidentally saved the file that I was testing on one of the main 3D files, basically. And then I went to sleep, and then I woke up, and then when I woke up, I realized this, and then I panicked, and then after I panicked, I accidentally saved it again to both of the files, to both of the main files. So now I have like 3 main files, right? I have 3 main files gone. Poof, gone. No, nothing. Goner. Basically disappeared from this. But that's okay. I think that's okay. It's okay. It's just 2 days of work. 2 days of trying to do something. 2 days of trying to learn something, and I just did that for some reason. I am pretty frustrated right now, so I'm just gonna go do something. I don't know, man. Maybe just I don't know. Hello. Alright, so it's been quite a few hours now. I just had dinner, and I actually started working on this again. Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest, right now I just feel defeated. And I've tweaked a couple of things. I tweaked the eyes, I tweaked the nose, I maybe tweaked the mouth. Yeah, just some basic stuff. Basically, I just made the head model to be a little better. And then right now I'm just trying to paint over it using vertex paint. I don't know if that's the correct way of painting, but yeah. I've read online that if you are doing some vertex paint, it's going to be basically clipped. That's what I understand. It's basically being clipped to the main model itself. So, but I don't think I care. I'm just gonna go paint over this. This is the model. This is going to be the model for all of my female characters from now on. I'm going to base the faces of the female characters in here, basically streamlined to all of my 2D character illustration. So yeah. Okay, hello. So I just figured out something. I've realized something. It's not all lost. There's still hope. Okay, it's not gonna end here. Okay, because I realized something. I just remembered, and I completely forgot about this because I was so frustrated. I just remembered I rendered a lot of images using that basically that previous state that I lost. Clearly I'm not going to show you guys my file manager because that's a little intrusive for my privacy, but hold on. From what I remember, I've rendered out a few scenes using that head. Hold on. Give me a second. Ooh, okay. This, no. 04, 05. Okay, no. Okay, so as of right now, you are hearing a lot of nonsense, but these are all folder names, and right now I'm struggling to find it. So assets, not in the assets. New folder, not in the new folder. Other, should be in the other, right? Ooh, okay, projects, PNG exports, not here. Where is this thing, man? Come on, I remember this, or am I fucking dreaming? I'm not sure. Ooh, okay. I have new folder, then new folder. 3D, 2D. Oh, I found it. Okay, so I've actually rendered out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so there's about 14 rendered images here with varying different angles. Now, I don't know what I should do with these angles here. Maybe make an illustration out of this. So, all is not lost, it seems like. So I think, to make myself feel better, is that I'm just gonna go paint over on one of these, or maybe, you know what? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I made this, I created this, I'm going to paint over this thing, man. I'm going to paint over this. So I painted over it. It's smart that I actually tweaked a lot of the features. It looks weird for me from when I was painting over this. So I would assume, like, if I would make this, or if I still have that lost model, if I made that as my reference, I would still do a lot of tweaking on the facial features, which would then end up into like a lot of varying faces that would not look the same. So it would not achieve that first problem that I have, which is not having a same face syndrome. But yeah, I am feeling pretty good now. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos like this. It's a little chaotic, but yeah, that's just how it goes. Anyway, bye. Paalam.